what is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're reviewing chapter 176 of Black Clover. Now, what a surprise, in true Senpai Squad fashion, I am late yet again to reviewing Black Clover. Last week, I managed to get my review up on time. Obviously, that's never going to happen again. We're back to uploading my reviews like 1 to 2 days after the chapter's release because for some reason I'm incapable of uploading them on time. But that said, this chapter was, no joke, one of my favourites of the entire story. And I don't know why, because prior to this chapter I didn't really care too much about the Silver family as a whole. But this chapter just changed that completely. The amount of attention and development, big development, given to the Silver family in this chapter was just fantastic, essentially. That's just the only word I can think of to describe the amount of detail and attention given to the Silver family in this chapter. They made me go from just hating pretty much all of them apart from Noelle to actually appreciating the whole family quite a lot. We learned something absolutely huge about Noelle, and that's the fact that he was kind of playing an Itachi type role the whole time to Noelle. Obviously, we know he's been an absolute just arsehole to Noelle basically throughout her entire childhood, and I think that rubbed people the wrong way. Like, a lot of people did not appreciate that, but we found out that the whole reasoning for it today was that Noelle just did not want what happened to his mother to happen again, this time with Noelle. He cared for Noelle to a point that he wanted to essentially just protect her by keeping her away from the front lines, away from danger, away from all the big fights. And for that, he just basically kicked her out of the family so she'd become a rejected royal and, I guess, presumably not become a magic knight or blah blah blah. So Noelle didn't mean to be a dickhead. I mean, he did, but it was an act. He just wanted to keep Noelle safe so that what happened to his mother did not happen all over again. During the fight against Compass Girl, do we have a name for this girl yet, or is she still just Compass Girl? Is she going to be Compass Girl throughout the entire story? Because as far as I'm aware, she doesn't have a legitimate name right now, so that I just have to keep referring to Compass Girl and Klaus's sister, I presume, because that's who I imagine she will be. But during the fight against her, Noelle was kind of in a sticky situation, and Noelle had to be the one to kind of pipe up and essentially not necessarily save the day, because she didn't save the day, but she did change the tide of battle. Excuse that pun, tide, Noelle, sea, water, yeah. I'm sorry, that was terrible. But no, basically, with the whole spell that the Compass Girl put on the place, they were essentially trapped, and so Noelle had to get away for... Basically, she used her water spell. I can't remember. Is it the Sea Dragon's Crescent? Something like that. Anyway, you guys know the spell I'm talking about, and she essentially flooded the entire room to the point where the windows had to smash. And she, like she says, the quick thinking in doing that was just something only a Black Bull member would do. And she actually kind of comments on this, saying, what would Ash do in this situation? Think what the Black Bulls would do. And what do the Black Bulls do? They literally do the most random of shit that may possibly work. And what do you know? She did the most random shit, and it worked. Anyway, Noelle almost died protecting Noelle, which is just something like, woo! I mean, I know we know the true Noelle now, but still, just seeing that is something you just wouldn't have thought of like 70, 100 chapters ago towards the start of the story. You wouldn't be able to picture that. So just seeing how far they've come is fantastic. But he better not die, because he took an extremely fatal blow. I think he's got like 3 of the compasses just all in his body. One very, very close to his heart. Now, I don't think he'll die. They'll probably do the whole like, ha, just missed the vital areas, bang bang, you know, all of that type of stuff. I don't think he'll actually die. He better not anyway, because they could not build him up to be this absolute arsehole for 175 chapters, and then on the 176th, make everyone like him, then kill him. They cannot do that. I will not forgive that if that happens. I will not. And then shit hit the fan. Noelle has awakened a crazy transformation, a brand new form, and I just did not picture this whatsoever, because basically after seeing Noelle collapse on the floor, taking a quite possible fatal blow, Noelle just kind of breaks down. She's saying, I can't attack from long distance, I need to attack with close range, but I don't have that type of control over my magic, what should I do? And then bang, this new form, this crazy looking form. Now we've got Asta's demon form, Spirit dive, and now we've got this. It is, I really hope at some point we see these three fight together in these forms, because I can picture how crazy that panel would look right now in my head. Just give me, oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Part of me was like, what do I think of this? Because would you chuck this in the power of friendship, or I suppose in this case, power of family category? But at the same time, like, no, it's Noelle. We let it slide. It's freaking cool. So it's justified that this form has come the way it was. I mean, it may have been foreshadowed a little bit actually in the past, which if it is, then I need to go back and see that, because I just love seeing old foreshadowing now that you know what's come about. It's just something about it, I absolutely love it. But just the thought, an image in my head of Noelle, I mean, would you call her a main character? I classify her more of a main character, but I see a lot of people call her a support character, which is a little bit odd, because like I said, I classify her more as a main. But she's been so just long distance fighting, so just picturing her getting up close and personal during fights, I can't picture it, but I can't wait to see it, because it's something completely different, a complete U-turn on what Noelle's character usually is. Now, I see a lot of people saying, give her the water spirit, give Noelle the water spirit, Noelle deserves the water spirit, Noelle, the water spirit, Noelle. No, please, do not give Noelle the water spirit. Personally, I don't think she needs it, and the Clover Kingdom definitely don't need it. Think, we've got with a spirit. We now have Fuegelion with a spirit. We do not now then need Noelle to also get a spirit. That's 3 out of 4 spirits all in the Clover Kingdom, which to me is a little bit overpowered. And I don't want it to kind of end up like Naruto. Not that this is a bad thing, where the Leaf Village is literally like just nuclear planet busting level, and then the rest of the village is just like, yeah, we're here as well. So I kind of like, I want the spirits to be in different kingdoms. I think that would be a little bit better. It would kind of even out the power scaling a little bit, and just don't give the Clover Kingdom 3. Not needed. But yes, guys, that was it for chapter 176. Like I said, one of my favourite chapters of the entire story. Do not do Noelle dirty like this and kill him off once we finally start to appreciate him. But guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, leave your thoughts and comments on this in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Senpai Squad. And I will see you guys in another video. But until then, peace.